Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire...
Так, ну я, короче, думаю, что это будет никому не интересно. И можно, в принципе, эту всю ахинею пропустить, да? Вот. Итак, как я уже... да, начнем с того, что добрый вечер, дорогие друзья. Сегодня после такого как бы длительного перерыва выхожу опять в стрим. Очень рад, кто смотрит, кто присоединился к этой трансляции. Вот, сегодня хочу поиграть в такую игру, как Kingdom Come Deliverance. Я уже, немножко уже почекал, конечно, извиняюсь. Но начну сегодня перед вами новую игру, да? Вот, если что, поправляйте. Всегда буду рад услышать ваши комментарии. Если что там не так, не то, вы поняли, да, принцип? То есть, всегда буду критику, всегда буду рад услышать. Вот. Что еще хочу сказать? Сейчас я, короче, отойду, да. Вот, начнем, короче, новую игру пока, да? Почекаем, что к чему. Вот, у меня уже есть начато, я там начал хотя бы так, чтобы посмотреть, что, как, зачем. Вот, дошел недалеко, там всего-навсего, короче, к атаке на замок, и все, более дальше не проходил. Так что, давайте начнем, да? Вот. Начнем обычным режим, да, я так думаю, потому что, как бы первый раз играем. Я пока отойду, посмотрите ролик. Это, конечно, больно по ушах. Извиняйте, конечно, я остановлю сейчас немножко. Фух, короче, как всегда. Уж такое-то, а? Это на 60-ку поставишь, что ли? Уровень шума пропускной 55. На 15. Так, сейчас попробуем. Давайте сейчас загасим, короче. Начнем, да? Все, я понял, что произошло. Ай. Давай на сотку навалю, короче. О. А теперь, короче, мы сделаем еще раз один такой маневр. 90, наверное. Вот теперь, наверное, я думаю, будет теперь отлично. Блин, короче, постоянно это ошибка вонючая. Ну так, в принципе, нормально.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Сама с собой разговаривает, короче. Такое. Никто даже слова не сказал в ответку, она, короче, сама с собой поговорила. Нормально, что там?
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good.
Это точит,
Should get it
это
finished today.
полирует. Больше, наверное, ничего полировать
Where on earth is
в его
Henry?
жизни.
I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Так. Короче. Занюхал,
Lazy bones up
занюхал.
then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Малыш занюхал. Из-под хавулька у меня. Там вкусно.
Henry, get up now. There's work to be done.
Пора за работу. Так, мама. Позахать. Оля, я приду и подниму тебя сам. Это кричит его
Hear
отец.
that?
Ты слышал?
Better not
Лучше не
vex
зли
him.
его.
Now
Мать.
get up quick. Your breakfast is on the
Будь
table.
живо поднимайся, завтрак уже на столе.
Wait, what's this?
Что это, что
Have
еще
you
такое?
been... Oh,
Опять за старый?
Henry.
Ух,
How many
Индра,
times have I told you
сколько раз
about
говорила
fighting?
про драки?
It's just a
Не имеет
scratch.
значения.
You've been at that
Это
sword
просто
play again,
царапина.
haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just
Mhm.
don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
О, Дарюга. В это время уже эту работу делаю. Он опять проснулся. Сразу накрываю на стол. Хлебушком. Точки хлебушек. Линии. Слойки. Тортики. Потом. Тёночки. Калачи. Видите, ваша душа зажелает.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Посмотри, на кого ты похож. Что делает ночью. Что мы здесь скажем? Мы болтали, короче. Я танцевал. Я был с Бланкой. Я работал в кузнице. Давай я был с Бланкой.
I was with Bianca.
Шатырил.
We were talking.
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Ой, перестань.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious looking character with a sword who turned up in town
Sorry,
recently.
Там я не договариваю. Правильно. Такая сила. Думаю, она не помешает нам, да? Выберем, наверное, силу все-таки. Свеча. Короче, как вы скажете? Прям все. Можно все-таки на минусе все посмотреть. А, трошки вниз
So I'm learning to sword
попробую
fight.
такой
What of it?
мини-танк.
What harm does it do? At
Маленький
least I'll
такой
be
дело.
able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't
Если он
come
не
looking to
знает,
me for help.
приходи ко мне за помощью, говорит. Про отца. Если, короче, запрещает чуваку драться на меч. Вот. Там вопрос. Да не
Did Matthew
заходи.
and Fritz come looking for me?
Матуши
No,
Фрицик.
I haven't seen them
Вот
this
друзья Матуши
morning.
Фрицик.
They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Найдешь их в корчме, они, короче, бухали, понял? Ну хватит, ма. Не оскорбляй их.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the fort on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months
Типа
now.
намекать на свадьбу с
Why
Бланкой
do you have
какой-то
to
там.
keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but
Говорит, что мои
trouble.
друзья бездельники, типа. В общее время. Вот. Я
Can
голоден.
I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Типа завтрак на столе. Она меня
Father
сядется.
angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for
Я
Saratsik.
обещал человеку, типа,
He's not as
помочь.
young as he
Коли
was.
там мисс сковать.
And you know how his joints pain
Вот
him.
там понравится.
He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know.
Типа
Don't
у него
worry,
болят
Ma.
ноги,
Of course
типа
I'll
вот
help
сам.
you.
Я
Good.
типа должен будем. Я
He
типа
always
ну,
says his
обещание не
knees ache
сдержал.
when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time.
Типа
It's
отец
looking
жалуется
like
на боль
such a
коленях,
nice
короче.
day.
Я типа обещал ему помочь.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
И, типа все нормально, лучше помочь отцу. Сворд с мечом. О. Может типа. Вот. А это первые шаги в этой игре. Так, я сейчас. Идем. Как мы видим, красивая картиночка. Я типа живу в городе Скалица, как уже показалось справа в верхнем углу экрана. Да, такое. Ну чё, надо делать первые шаги. Ока. Давай. Уже подберем, короче, яблочко, дорожку. Нам пригодятся, если честно. По-моему, после этого места. Опчик не помешает, короче. Яблочек. Бутеру. Не помешает. Засветило. Вышел такой стоверный, типа. Вот здесь нельзя как в Скайриме сделать. Но мне вот это одно обидно. Нельзя сделать, короче, как в Скайриме, когда колесико мыши, короче, крутишь.
Come here, I need your help.
Ты, получается, ну, приближаешь, удаляешь персонажа от камеры. Этого вот надо ставить.
At least you're up. That's a
Хорошая
start.
идея была.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do
Разработчики,
today.
запомните это.
I'm finishing the sword for Saradzic, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe,
Я
a
пошел
hammer, and the
какому-то
nails I
кунишу
sold him a
навалил
month
по
ago.
щам.
Not to mention his debt
Ебал,
from
короче,
before.
долг.
Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross-guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your
И
way
пиво,
home.
говорит.
I know you'll
Конечно,
be
пиво.
going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Слушай, батя говорит, делать 3 задания. Найти, короче, мешок угля купить, получить долг с кунишем. Эту миссию, кстати, проходил, там с ним придется полюбасу драться. Как ни крути. Ладно, побежаем. Первым делом зайдем в замок, заберем хрестовину для меча, который мы должны, короче, сковать. Хотите.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Прорисовывается, короче, картинка.
We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the
бесит.
crossguard and pommel.
Уже как бы
Father
подбегаем,
had them engraved
но
in
картинка еще не
Sasau.
прорисовывается.
Right.
Солдате.
They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you.
Да,
We looked them over.
стоит на ультра.
Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
А,
I
не.
can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch
Alright.
it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Короче, дали хрестовину.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Характер замечательный. Я не могу понять на стриме, почему подлагивает. Вот в игре я вот бегаю вообще в случае. На стриме я смотрю, у меня вот подлагивает. Короче, это я уже проходил. Пойду лицо этому чуваку набью.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Он еще вежлив. Что тебе нужно? Отец прислал меня за
My
денежками.
father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the
Типа,
axe,
говорит ему,
hammer and
отец
nails.
прислал меня за
I've
грошами.
got nothing. Clear off.
Ну, типа, мне вали нафиг. У меня нету денежек. Ну, давай попросим, плати или получишь, или давай попросим его, короче, адекватно. Давай адекватно будет. Плати хотя бы за
You know
инструменты,
you
да,
owe
вот.
father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer.
Прошу его. Типа,
If he
дай
wants to
денежку
pay
хотя бы за
for
то,
it,
что,
you'd be in
ну,
deep
ты
water.
получил. То есть ты
At least pay for the tools.
Получил
if you can't pay
инструмент?
for everything.
дай за него
I
денежку,
told you I
да?
have no coin, you bastard.
Он
Get
опять
the
меня
hell out of
посылает,
here,
типа,
or I'll
говорит,
use
что
the
мне
axe
никто не
on you.
гроши. Убирайся отсюда, или я тебя типа наваляю. Начинается самое интересное. Я ему говорю,
Look,
ему
I
нужно
know
платить.
things aren't
What?
easy. The wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that?
Он говорит, что
Didn't
мне
your
сейчас
thieving father
наваляют мне.
teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Вот.
Farewell.
Так вот все началось. Так, что мы видим? Понял? Какой быстрый слабый удар. Пинок пнуть, таб захватить цель. Ага, таб L Shift снять захват. Поднять и удерживать оружие. Я понял. Понял, я понял, да. Их направление. Я, короче, почитал, там, в принципе, все хватно. Вот. По поводу боя, конечно, не понимаю с этой звездой. Хотя, например, так использую на мышку, да, в разные там стороны, типа по звезде, и вы не можете только слышать. Как это скрытое направление, то есть защита, типа, я так понимаю, или как? Ладно, будем играть, потом поймем. Захват сделал, короче. Джеб, маленький джеб.
Optix.
Привет. Что ж ты меня так... На, попасть. Ай, ёп. Так, дайте он мене з коліна долбить. Ух. А ты смотри, блядь. Снова вафляем.
Come and get it. I'm over.
Ну, папачка, не надо. Прикольная фишка. Не надо. Я ему так уже набил мордяку. Уже моду разбил. Ладно.
I'll wipe my ass with you. Damn.
Нет, куру. Куру. Ох. Пачку прилетел. Давай. Стой. Ах ты скотина. На. Ух, и попала.
Jesus Christ!
На. Тут почку прилетела, короче. Просто только что так зарядил, что я сам прозрел. И хватит, ходим. Лицо разбито. Угу. Куда скотанёка? Ще не бив, блядь. Фармил. Два прилетела, короче. А, это муха это.
Greetings.
Угу.
God be with
Насчет потом. Тебя мне нужно 10. Говорилось. Принять по 10 все. Вот. Как теперь? А, вот он. 9 кидаю в корзину. 9 корзин. Татку типа. Торговаться, да? Торговался, короче,
Let's talk about the price.
10 рубля. Обменялся, получил. Можно еще торговаться, короче. Давай где-то... не 5.
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Ты чё?
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
My word, thank you kindly.
Так, что, короче, нужно... еще, ну... Карта. Карта, наверное, открывать. На мечах еще. Батя пивасика в корчме. Так, смотрим. Ага, вижу. Баба пива. Вот корчма. Опа, что? Вот, ребята, извините, что, конечно, без света. Он вообще не нужен. Это самое никому не интересно.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsche spelling shit.
What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not
It's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg. Sir Ratzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
Don't
and...
forget about Gutenberg. Well, Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch. This is pointless.
Красиво
Let us talk
попустил.
of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Trying to end up in the pillory.
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torture it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Ты с нами. Покидаться говном.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Стой. Да блин.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
И конечно.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Разумеется.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's an amazing day. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry,
Нормальный
dearest.
расчет.
This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how? I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way,
Блин,
that shifty
блин,
looking
это
fellow was
не
asking
видите,
after.
короче, титул.
I suppose. He's a man
Это
who makes his
озвучить
coin
придется,
rubbing
да,
on
все
his
это понимаю.
weekends. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's
Короче, у
gone.
них сегодня вечер будет чпок-чпок за пиво. Она говорит, типа, тебе бесплатно, но... Типа,
You
мне
promised to teach
сегодня
me how to use
чпокаешь.
the sword.
What use would that be to you?
Она говорит, же, типа,
Enough.
придет, типа, на
You
мяча.
sound just like father. I'll be going now.
Типа, ладно, пойдем, увидимся вечером, но если это, пойдем на мяча.
I've got something special for you.
А что, не
Now
правда?
what would that be?
Это,
Your favorite
ну, шнап,
Sabier Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
это чудо.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Если что, ты меня еще удивишь. Сомневаться. Вот, это их, короче, разбор. Перейдем, короче, бросать дерьмо на хату точка. Вот. Где-то, короче, ничего.
Do you want to learn something?
Привет, братишка.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Начнем.
Yes. All right. I wait on the ground, but...
Короче. Сейчас здесь тут... Пойдем какашками покидать. Почапал. Мы еще успеем какашками покидаться. Как бы прям плющить его. Грибов накалывался.
Wait, we have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Короче, надо сейчас соблазнить, короче, жену. На озеро.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well,
он говорит, что я имею право быть грубословно пьяница.
is a drunkard. That sort of
Мне
thing.
понравилось, поэтому и
Some people
подумал.
took exceptions, so I
Типа,
thought...
заберите
God
его.
almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start
Слушай,
all
вот
about the
дурак.
popes.
Все, чтобы
He
он...
might have mentioned the
Доброго
popes
папа.
too.
Папа, он тоже
Thank
что-то
you for
говорил.
telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Спасибо, что сказал. Это, короче. А мы кидаем, навозим все его. Ну, побежал, побежал. Кстати, миссию я не проходил. Сейчас руками будет брать этот вонючий навоз. Кидать, короче, его. Интересно, кому он не хуже делает.
Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Просто
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillar.
интересно, кого он не хуже делает. Что они руками в навозе ковыряются.
For Sigismund!
Вот это, блядь, ближе.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you
Сейчас
try.
будет драка, короче.
What are you
Затевается
doing here,
драка.
Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker!
О, прям
I'll make you pay for that!
какашка в лоб. Бейка, 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 бейка. Драка.
Now, no kurwa!
Вот это я ему уже висел. Не пошел? Куда, 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 куда?
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The control is on his way!
Damn! Let's go!
Давай.
Run, you coward!
Мы там были. Понял, как?
So, can we get started?
Да.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Mm-hmm. Зафиксировал чувака.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Самое важное, что не повторять.
Fine. All right. Good. Now you're getting it. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Раз. Больше удар.
Good. Not bad. Good. What's that? Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without sweat. But if you change your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Мышка.
Now you're getting it. Good. Once again.
Режущий, удалькорющий, режущий, удалькорющий.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard.
Я понял. Какая-то новая миссия появилась. Бля, застрял. Ой. Миша. Какая-то плохая идея. А вот он, опять люки. Ухарелка акванавты.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
Решал в натуре.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey. Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Да, конечно. О, занятие, конечно, подхавай, потому что его так не идет. Так, короче, я так понимаю, осталось место только с Барри. И все. Здрасте.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Меня просил, я сделал. Да.
I have charcoal, the hills,
Работал
and the
кузнецом. У меня стулья, есть костыльня, есть пиво. Холодное пивасика, батя.
Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Еще батя наорал на меня. Что пиво похоже на лошадиную мочу. Побью ценой. Убил. Ужас вообще.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
But I still have no money to pay for it.
Honestly, what am I to do with you? Goodbye. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, Hal, I do hope so.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Классик есть.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king.
He got what he deserved. Got what he deserved. You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. Having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand? Yes. Look me in the eye. Do you understand? I understand. Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
Good.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Я так думаю, что самое главное в мече это то, как коваль сковал. То есть самое лезвие, да? Не то, что там стоять и навершник дали там, да?
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the
Самое
guard.
главное лезвие. Вот там навершник на него повесишь. А вот там 5, уже не важно. Вот эти вот красивые рукояти, да? А если, допустим, мне тоже такой же самый меч будет с обычным рукоятью, без... самой мощной жесткой стали. Я, допустим, как самурайский меч будет так другие мечи, да? И зачем им это рукоять? Раз чувак будет защищаться, поднимать там меч, такой вверх, да, допустим, прикрыться. Я такой, его вместе с ним, с мечом. Вот как в этом, как в фильме, как этот фильм назывался, Шотландец. Храброе сердце, его храброе.
And all without a war, he knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by
Там
far.
плеер фильм.
But Wenceslas
Железный
doesn't have it
рыцарь, его.
easy.
Когда на стене этот, короче, викинг выставляет такой, типа, меч защищается, этот тамплиерским мечом такой. И вот и его меч, и его надвое так хлоп разрубил. Вот. Самое главное, это, я думаю, что это лезвие меча. Фигание навершие и...
Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father,
прибамбасы.
Sigismund. He brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Так просто. Надел рукоять, набил навершник, меч готов. Замотай кожу и короче и все.
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Меня кто-то посылает. Привет, мало. Смотри, так было знакомство. Привет, мало. Пробить самого, да? Опытно.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Это скотаняка.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Опа. Опа ты. Задница. На лицо смотри, причем если у нее лицо как задница, так нахрена она такая нужна, блядь.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsman.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skill.
Но главное это человек. Лицо, внешность. Я считаю, что не самое главное в человеке.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a common?
Try it.
Видел, да? Ты любишь, ставишь внешности, все остальное главное.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honour to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again. Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Работа, Мартин.
It's been an honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Опа, 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 опа.
The messenger. He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Опа, опа. Войско подлетело. Почему смеюсь? Потому что я видел, сколько стрел упало, никого не убило, что стоят, вокруг них такие стрелы падают. Открывай ворота. Ставляй копья. Все, не пройду. У нас трупешник лучше никого, всех останавливал. Вот копья.
Quick, we have to shut the gate! Running, people, come on!
Mind this for me.
You mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Типа, короче, закричал, типа, сохрани для меня этот пакет. Вот это его батя. Смотри, батя там вообще мощный. Батя рубит. Батя умеет рубить. Вот Вася, блядь, настигнет его. Я уже проходил. На этом я закончил, когда убил этого батю. Ну, я просто вырубился свет. Раз, на вот этом вот я закончил. Там. Раз, на этом моменте меня вырубило свет. Опа. Ее зарубают тоже? Копьем, мечом, смотри, ого, да там, короче, рубили. Я взял бы меч такой вперед на атаку, блядь.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Беги, да, понятно.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Benq! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the boats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Так. Куда-то бежать нужно. Там кричали беги по тропинке, говорит.
Yeah.
Жесткая тема. Ходу. Блять, ну, полтыняка. Живой. По шифану нажать буду.
Yeah. Yo!
Тальнберг, на ту сторону поїхав.
Shit, this is the wrong way.
Куда ж їхати буде? А, через вулицю, все понял.
Kibaszok veled!
Конячку пить. Будет надо начинать, короче, потому что...
Shit, this is the wrong way.
Сейчас упал и все. Давай, добивай. А ну начнем. Мы куда ехать? Так.
Left. Talmud gets to the left, along the stream.
Конячка не видержає.
Run for it!
Беги.
Run for it! Go! They'll kill you all! Run for it! Warn the others! They tore at scallops! Back your glass!
Доїхав. Все нормально.
in there!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Жизнь средиземная, да? А, не, средневековая, во. Неправильно сказал, средиземная.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robart. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted to the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste of stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. Sigismund attacks. They can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
I'm
sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us.
Anyway,
thank you.
Я уже не стримил, блядь, почти месяц.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command.
Это насморк. Насморк. Это насморк. Угу. Насморк. Ничего, нормально. Давала спать не давала, потом под утро уснула, там 5 проснулась, кричала, орала, тем более 2 дня с ним сам. Потом где-то в начале 12 заснула, потом проснулась в 6, покормил, типа 5 уснула. Всё. Этот день. 2 суток прошло. Сейчас спит.
You fled from scanners. How did you manage that?
Дайте пожать.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss.
Это
You
не
must be all done in. Why
счастье.
don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh, God.
I heard about your father.
Счастье, которое нужно перетерпеть. Понял?
Food.
Ишь? Терпишь.
It's a great loss.
Короче, так. И туда. Счастье. Назвал никакого нету. Просто когда эти ручки не держал в руках.
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady Armada.
So this is our brave young man.
Тебе улыбается, это
Welcome,
вообще.
lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul, after everything he's been?
Задумался.
He must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Что такое?
Here you are then.
Лыбу давит.
Eat your fill.
Ручками машешь,
And a little
ручки
wine to
берешь,
wash
так
it down.
тебе к лицу так.
Thank you, my lady.
Понимаешь, что?
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber.
Тянуло к нему или нет?
Courtyard lodge.
Вот
And
только
don't
честно
take
скажу.
off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Задача ешь. Я понял, сейчас сделаем все. А как там? Это у меня источник произведения, походу. Откушал. Там туда-сюда. Все нормально слышно? Дупа.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind if I threw.
Так нормально-то, нет? Как бы приубавил. Распетлять. Говорю, когда держала к тебе тянула, нет, не мог. Это на тебе. Все походу когда. Так вроде или норм. Я вообще не могу. Ты думаешь, я, допустим, когда взял, да? Сразу ты смотришь, я этого не... Никогда. Все. Насколько? Когда ты знаешь, вот, как будто ты мотоцикл купил, да? Свои 16. Такой попонтоваться выехал. Такой типа, когда тебя все так видят, такой, прямо такой модный типа, с мотиком, да? Вот. Ты берешь на руки? Понимаешь, что он твое? Это должно такое ощущение, как будто ты вот реально тебе 16 лет. Был мотоцикл, и тебя, допустим, штрафанули менты, понял? Остановили. Такой смотришь так на всех, так. Бля. Это же, блин, мой мотоцикл, типа, понял? Это обидно, конечно. Хотя в твоем случае, может, и наоборот, хорошо. Ты говоришь, что только комбя думаю. Если ты говоришь о том, ком я думаю, это хорошо.
Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, it will ease in time.
Wood.
And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Даже расставаться согласен. Если вот так и будет.
I'm sorry, my lady, but I can't talk about it. Not yet. Everyone close to me died there.
I'm sorry about what befell you.
Thank you, my lady.
I hope at least Radzig and those who managed to take cover are still all right.
So do I.
The worst thing is not being able to do anything to help them. No one can do anything against such an army. The king is in captivity, and the nobility at each other's throats. What is to become become of us?
God alone knows.
True, lad. God
Знаешь,
alone knows.
песню Сектора Газа. Все тае. Тае.
I
Тае.
should go. It's late.
Вот.
You must be tired.
Сейчас именно та самая ситуация.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Все врут, все крепят. Ну ничего. Играть не хочешь? Покатать не хочешь, побегать там паб, допустим, там что-нибудь. Не мли херню. Когда попадешь, потом поймешь.
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Не так. У меня же 6-й. Как ты мне говоришь? Брать за тебя.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Я. В смысле, в 6. Пошел на работу. Пришел. На работе, конечно, были там 3,5. Пришел. Ставили одного опять. И все разбираюсь. О! Катка началась, катка началась. Я сплю, прикинь. Ай, слабак. Ладно.
They don't know this country like I do.
You're right there.
Listen up. Army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command. All will be well.
What's going on?
Что случилось? Я не знаю. Тогда это бессмысленица. Зачем через минуту идти на там билет ночью? Но все равно. Кто бы раскрыл? И она скалится. Может, это не он? Говорит, а кто тогда, типа, ну, кто может посреди ночи, типа, с факелами валить на наши горы? Да, вот, допустим. Вот. Это бессмыслица. Что еще заметить дозорный? Мало чего. Потому что типа не смогли подавать достаточно типа близко. Ты был типа прав. Очень много воинов. Вот. Охренительная розетка у них вообще.
Won't.
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
О, слушай, пока мне будет сейчас трындеть, пойду в туалет схожу. Это ж эти. Чувака уже даже по лицу увидел. Рациях. Рассказывайте, чуваки.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Rantic, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Ай, давай, молодой. Удачи тебе.
Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were a hovel of balding.
Спокойной тебе ночи.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. Well, thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanish.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't get told make right there now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Boss. Eat.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. You're the key. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Oh, God. Eat.
А, блядь. Голоду сдохну.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Да. Я дежурю. Ну что дальше? Дождь льет, ночь идет. Так, я считаю так. На этом заканчиваем, ребят.